diamond rings and shiny things, but I still need it though. Love is material, and your mama material tonight. Love is material, like diamond rings and shiny things, but I still need it though. Okay, so Lady Gaga's new video, well, her long-awaited video, G.U.Y, finally came out, and it was kind of a surprise that G.U.Y was the single that she chose to do a video for, because, you know, Do What You Want was a song that was on the radio and being played. So we all thought Do What You Want, you know. I was getting to a point where I was like, okay, I kind of don't even care about Do What You Want no more. Just come out with something. And she decided Guy, and the video slays. My new favorite Gaga video. It has overtaken Bad Romance, Judas, because those are my other two favorite Lady Gaga videos. But this video has just topped those in my opinion, because I feel like, oh my God, Gaga is back, bitches. Like, really. The colors, the creativity, it was not, you know, I don't think that Gaga has I don't think she's fallen off or anything like that. I think her creativity is still at its peak, like it was when Fame Monster came out, because I feel like Lady Gaga that's where she showed the world, like, I could be more than this, you know, commercial person that just does shit to shock you. I feel like with the Fame Monster, she really was showing you that I could be a creative bitch. And I feel like since then she has, you know, kept showing you that she is that creative bitch that we know her for. And this video just proves that. I feel like it is amazing. Everything is amazing to me. I love how the songs, Artpop and Venus are incorporated. I just love everything about Guy. What do you think?
I really loved the video. Of course, my favorite videos are Telephone and Bad Romance, but this definitely kind of tops that. Like, I really wish she probably should have did this, like, when she was coming out. Like, that would have been amazing.
Oh,
like, when she was coming out with Artpop, yes. This is something she should have did. With Artpop, she was gone for a while, so, you know, we was anticipating her comeback, and she didn't really deliver. She delivered. We loved it when she came back, but if she would have did this, oh yeah, she probably would not got all the criticism that she has received for this album, because it's like the album isn't even bad or nothing like that. It's actually, I love the album. It's good. I loved what's the single she came out with first? Applause. Yeah, I love the Applause video. I loved when she did it on the VMAs. Like, I just loved that. But if she probably would have did this, even though, I mean, Applause was still good though.
Yeah,
it was still. I don't think nothing had changed about her. I don't understand why people was hating on her or thought she changed or disliked this. Like, it was pretty much the same, like she be doing, you know. So I never understood what the criticism was about, but hopefully she changes some people's minds with this video, because it was amazing.
And all the little monsters, me included, we were trying to break the Vivo record, because, you know, Miley Cyrus holds the record, the title for most Vivo views, with 19 million for Wrecking Ball, which is nothing more than soft porn. I feel like that video is shit compared to G.U.Y. So G.U.Y deserves the Vivo title, like, hands down. But I don't know, still to this day, it's been like 3 days since the fucking videos came out, and we still don't know if Lady Gaga has broken the record. It's either good or it's either bad.
I'm gonna say if she did, they probably would know.
Yeah, I feel like they would, but maybe it's just so many views, they like, but clearly. I want her to break it so bad, though. So
like, Wrecking Ball is not even nothing. I wouldn't even consider it soft porn. She's not even doing nothing pornish. She just on that Wrecking Ball naked. Like, what the fuck is so good about that?
And
like,
people really acted like that shit was some new shit that somebody, like, oh, we've never seen this before.
Like, it wasn't even, we never seen it, but it wasn't shit either when she did it. So.
Right. And then her body, though, like, she didn't even have a body like Nicki Minaj or somebody.
She didn't like no sexy-ass bitch. Like, what a bitch body is slaying.
Okay,
like,
Hannah
Montana. I don't know what slaying is to people. Some people probably do think that body's sexy, but I like a woman with some hips or ass.
Okay, not chicken cutlet for her ass.
Okay.
But it also was a lot of talk about, you know, a lot of people, since this video came out, well, let me just go back to the video right quick, because I just want to talk about some of my favorite scenes. I love the whole video, but the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, a lot of people on Twitter was acting like they didn't know who they was. Now, when you had texted me, like, is these Beverly Hills Housewives? Like, of course, we don't watch them, so we don't know, but we know who they are. A lot of people was like, well, I don't understand why, because I don't even know them. Like, you know them people.
Yeah,
like,
as soon as I seen the video, I'm like,
everybody knows of them.
Hills, and you see Andy in the sun.
Yeah.
So.
I thought that was really cool, and I thought that, where she shot it at, the mansion or wherever it was, the Hess Castle. She said it's called. Man, that shit looked so fucking dope. Like,
that video was just so good.
And the reincarnation of Michael Jackson and Jesus.
That threw me off. Okay, that really did throw me off for a hot second. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was, the video was supposed to be about how her managers and all these people stabbed her in the back, left her for dead, and that's what the representation of the people fighting for the money at the beginning is. And, she gets up, she's a phoenix rising, after being broken, and then she, goes to the house of Gaga, which, she's known for, and her fans, her little monsters, they help her get her back to, who she is. And she, vows to take over the music industry. And she uses Jesus and Gandhi and Michael Jackson. And who you guys didn't see was John Lennon. I don't know if it was intentionally or one of those things like, don't show the fourth casket so people can want to watch the video over and over so they can see if they try to guess who it is, But John Lennon was the fourth casket. And, it was supposed to represent taking their blood and, pumping it back into artists. Because Michael Jackson, John Lennon, those are two of the greatest artists in music history. And then, of course, Jesus and Gandhi, two of the greatest people in history. So, the God video, really, 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 really good video. But so many people coming at Lady Gaga, music industry people like Akon talking about, I had to let her go before because it was nowhere else she could go but down.
And look where she at. I mean, she did fall off a little tiny bit with this album.
Look at you.
No reason, but you're nowhere.
Exactly. Like, you paid in the shade while drinking lemonade, but your relevancy is like...
Nowhere.
Exactly.
But at least she's still relevant. And she's still paid at the same damn time.
Okay. Like, so I thought that was really messed up. And I heard that you didn't even find Lady Gaga. Like, you just put your name on it. It's one of them things, if anybody ever... I know a lot of y'all out there have seen Jackson 5 movie. Well, it's like, when they had found Jackson 5, and then it was like, okay, we're going to say Diana Ross found him. And so that's why Jackson 5's first CD was Diana Ross Presents the Jackson 5. And I think that's how it was with Lady Gaga. Vince found her. Vince and Troy Carter, they found her. But Akon, since he was a big star at the time, his relevancy was actually a little there. They said, okay, we're going to just make it seem like you found Lady Gaga. And so that's why Akon was on Lady Gaga's first song, Just Dance. And, that's why he was in charge of producing her first album and all that good stuff. But it's like,
good.
Yeah, that's good. Everybody loves her first album because that's when we all fell in love with Lady Gaga. But it's like, Akon, sit down. You can't just say, like, oh, well, I had to get out while I can because there was nowhere else to go but down. Lady Gaga is still the artist, so I feel like as long as the artist is still living and able to write songs, you can't stop that. So regardless if you would have stayed with her or not, it probably would have still been going how it's going. Every artist has a moment like Lady Gaga's having right now. You can't stop her hustle, her shine, or her creativity. So fall back, black ass bitch.
He just Saudi that she is who she is right now, and he ain't got nothing to do with it but her first album.
Okay.
He's Saudi. That's what it is. But she looks so fucking good. I have to say this. She looks so fucking good in that white bathing suit with that white hair. Mm-hmm. When that scene popped up, I almost came on myself. Like, she looks so fucking sexy. And then later on, when she has the red one on.
Oh, my God.
That girl was looking so fucking sexy in this video.
Was. Definitely. That red outfit slayed my soul entirely.
Definitely. She looks so good.
Oh.
It looks like just like Bad Romance. I ain't gonna lie, this video is amazing, but it looks just like Bad Romance in a way. It reminds me so much of that video.
I never used to understand why, because this is kind of where the whole what is wrong with Lady Gaga thing started. I never understood why you did not like Born This Way. The CD, the song, nothing.
I don't really know too much of that album.
Yeah, it's like, okay, but I could see why, because Born This Way, because everybody, all the little monsters, some like it and some was like, this is where I was beginning to really look at Lady Gaga with the side eye. Mm-hmm. I feel like she was just trying to prove herself too much. Like, she felt like she had to say this message of, well, if you're gay, then that's good. She didn't have to do that, but she just felt like, oh my God, I have to be this big gay supporter and big gay activist. I feel like that's kind of what Born This Way was all about. And wasn't nobody really trying to, get into all that with a pop artists
really
who come
that.
out with songs like Poker Face and Just Dance.
Cool. Yeah, it was cool, you know, at first, you know, it was cool, like, okay, Born This Way, yay, you for the gays. It was cool at first. But yeah, you gotta, what album was that, number 3?
Yeah, number 3, but Fame Monster was really a re-release.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, like, ooh. I guess, though, that is when she started being her most creative, though.
I love Born This Way album. I know one song you liked off there was Marry the Night.
Okay, yeah.
And that was like one of the only songs. Yeah,
okay.
That and probably Born This Way.
So all the songs that I like is off the Fame Monster. Okay,
the Fame and the Fame Monster.
That's when she was the shit. Okay, she's still the shit, don't get it twisted, but when that album came out, I kind of stopped paying attention to her. But at the same time, I was still paying attention to her, though.
Right, all her performance. Because she was still slaying.
She was performing good, like the Monster Ball tour. Like, oh my gosh, I love that tour so much. And I was still paying attention to her. I just was not paying attention to the album. I did love Marry the Night, though. It was the best song on the CD. The only song on the CD to me.
I love that CD. That was my pop CD of the summer because, you know, Beyonce came out June 28th. And then, Lady Gaga came out May 23rd, and then Beyonce came out June 28th. So it was like the summer of the two queens. So I was getting my motherfucking life because they both was on American Idol. Lady Gaga was on Saturday Night Live. Beyonce had just slayed the Billboard Awards. Like, I was getting my life, and that was my favorite pop album of the summer of 2011, Born This Way, and then my favorite R&B album of the summer was 4. Well, that was like my favorite R&B album of 2011, period.
4?
Yeah, but I feel like Lady Gaga came back with Artpop, so you bitches need to wake up.
Like, this was amazing. Okay, that was back to first album, Fame Monster. This album was definitely back to that. So that's why I'm so confused. Like, with Born This Way, you either liked it or you didn't. I was one of the didn'ts. And it's like, for the people who didn't feel it, even though I do feel like that's when she was starting to get her most fame, was when that album came out. But
she sold 1 million copies in the first week.
Yeah, she really did start to get her fame from the album. But for the people who didn't, like me, wasn't feeling that, like, this was the album, Artpop was back to that. You know, because I love the Fame. I have the album. I don't have the re-release, but I have the, you know, the original release. I love the album. That album was so good, and it's just like Artpop. It's so good. Yeah,
like, I feel like it wasn't, like, she just was writing about what she was feeling, and she wasn't feeling entitled to write about this type of stuff. So that's why I love Artpop.
She probably felt like that was her most creative work too.
Artpop or Born This Way.
I was thinking Artpop, but then I keep forgetting about Born This Way.
I think Artpop is so fucking creative. Like, when you listen to it with your headphones, like, it sounds totally different than when you listen to it on, like, a stereo or something. I think that is so tight.
I have actually listened to it track by track, like the whole album and everything. Because, you know, I got some of the songs on my phone, but I do know I love the album because I've heard all the songs. So.
Yeah, that album is really, really good. So, Lady Gaga, kudos to you. Amazing video, amazing album. Slay these bitches like you do.
I'm sorry because my phone was recording our conversation and put it in the text.
Really?
Amazing. Okay, that would benefit by without a master. That I would definitely let that is the plan for feels like.
What the? Oh shit! Gotta love those iPhones.